Poppy.
at 10,
Oh.
and they cancel.
Hmm.
Yeah, now I got to turn around and head to Jonesboro and then McDonough. So instead of 3 calls, I got 2.
Hmm.
But I probably want that sandwich when I get home.
You think? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
So
put
you're not gonna be home till what? Well after 4.
more or
What
less
you think?
by 2 o'clock.
Okay. So I'll be out. I'm gonna go. I'm trying to get out and get my hair done. So I'll be in after you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just go ahead and cook your stuff. This was making you. I was gonna use. Were you Did you use my whole wheat bread?
For what?
That's what I'm asking. Did you use it?
For
Because it
what?
looks open. No, I don't know. It just looks open.
Unless Genesis used it. I don't know.
Oh,
I made bagels.
oh, because my bread looks open.
Man, I'm way out here for nothing.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I'm going to want that sandwich. Go ahead and put it in the microwave and done with
No, okay. I'll continue cooking then. I just put the bacon in the oven too, because I didn't know about your times. I didn't know you was gonna be out most of the day. I would have probably not cooked anything and
But
just
they
bounced.
be adding on calls, you know that.
Oh, they do? I thought you had to pick them. I don't know.
They just added one.
Okay.
They just added one as we're speaking.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, I'm going to Jonesboro for makeup
oh.
to make up for this one.
So you're back to 3?
No, 2.
No.
It was 1. Then I got up this morning and it was 2. Then it went back to 1, and while we were sitting here talking, it went back to 2.
Oh, okay.
It would have been 3 if she hadn't canceled.
Mm-hmm.
But damn.
Damn. Do we have any more wrapping paper, or do I need to get some?
It's over there next to the TV in the garage, ain't it?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Okay.
I think it's something you need to take a look.
Okay. Cool. Oh, it's a
I
good thing I
think it's
wasn't
some. I
sitting
think
here
it's some.
waiting for you to.
I,
I didn't know you had these many trips today. I was gonna literally sit here and wait for you to eat breakfast. I had no idea you was gonna be out. Because you said I'll call you when I'm on my way in. I thought you just had one and you was coming home. Are we
yeah,
gonna go do the log?
that's when I did have one.
Oh,
Then you
okay.
remember I woke up this morning.
Mhm.
That's 2.
No, no, you told me you okay. You already said it. It's just like I was literally gonna sit here and wait for you to come home so we can eat together. Like I
I
didn't know you.
understand, but
You know. Okay.
what I'm saying, when I told you first last night, I had 1.
Mhm.
When I woke up at 5 this morning, it's 2.
Mm.
Then it went back to 1 because this bitch just canceled. And while we were talking, it went back to 2 because I just sent to Jonesboro. That's on my way back.
Okay.
So I'm
Okay.
making
I'm
up for
just
my
down here. No worries. I'm just down here. Washing clothes, cleaning couches. I'm in your chair right now.
missing your
Cause
man. Yeah, we know.
yeah, I'm in your chair right now watching my show, The Ultimatum, Queer Life. So these are lesbians.
Oh
I'm watching
God.
that. I'm watching that Ultimatum life. And while my couch soaked with Lysol, I'll leave the vacuuming to you, but I definitely want this
But I gotta rake the
little rug.
backyard and get some firewood.
Okay, I'll wait. I'll
We
wait
go
till
get
you
the
come
firewood
in.
when. Oh, you're not gonna be there, so I just go by myself.
No, why you don't wait till I come home?
I don't know how long it's gonna be open.
Well, ask. I want to go with you.
I'll give
Don't you
him.
need me to help you
I'll give him a call.
take it off?
I'll give him a call.
I mean, because he puts it in the truck. You and he put it in, and unless just wait for me to come home to take it out.
I think he don't want nobody out there till 12 anyway. So.
And you're not gonna be home till after 3 o'clock.
Right.
And then you might get another job. You don't even know, so you can't even really say right now.
Facts.
Yeah. So. And I shouldn't be in my salon all day. I'm a matter of fact, it's 9 o'clock. I was waiting for her to open. I'm gonna call her and see what time she could put me in her chair, and then I'll know from there. You know, my because I'm just going to get my touch up, come home and finish my laundry. And then do, you know, rake and whatever with you. I don't have any other plans. I was gonna go out to the butcher with my coworker, but she didn't reach out to me, so. Yeah, so I just told I want to go to the butcher and get me an oxtail. Get me some oxtails.
Serious about that oxtail, ain't you?
Yeah, baby. I'm telling you, I throws down on the oxtails. You gonna like it? What? You gonna try my oxtail? Put that on. You gonna try my oxtails? I'm telling you, put that on some Spanish rice, oxtails, some type of spinach or broccoli. Trust me, you're going to eat these oxtails. They're really good. I make them really good. I stew them in a hot, you know, in a slow cook. Put them up in there. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. You just gotta, yeah, you gotta decide what you want for Christmas dinner, though. Like, I know we're gonna deep fry the turkey. Yeah, we got that. Then what else? Because we need something. You know, we just gonna have deep fried turkey? No. So I'm like, okay, you know, I don't know how to do sides. Like, I don't know how to bake macaroni and cheese.
Stovetop stuffing in the cabinet.
Yeah, I don't know how to do anything like that. I don't know how to make that. I'm only good at meat.
That's why they have instructions on the back.
Yeah, well, you can do it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
What you trying to say? You can't read?
Huh?
What you saying? You can't read?
No, I can't.
They got a video on YouTube.
You could do it. We could do Christmas dinner together.
I'm gonna do the stuffing and the turkey.
I could. Excuse me.
Oh, you want to do the turkey? You gonna do the turkey?
I can do the turkey.
I'm talking about you gonna put it in the oil and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then I'll do the stuffing. Okay.
You could do the stuffing.
No, you.
And also stuff the turkey with the stuffing. We could try that, or dress it. In the South, y'all say dressing.
That's if you put it in the oven. You put the stuffing in it.
Oh, really? You don't stuff a deep fry?
No.
Huh.
Stuffing to be the side with your macaroni and cheese stuff.
I don't know how to make macaroni and cheese. Big macaroni.
Oh yeah?
I don't know how to make baked macaroni and cheese. I've never done that in my life.
You started getting amnesia.
I've never made that baked macaroni and cheese, ever. What you mean what I've been making?
What's that in the top shelf in the refrigerator?
Top shelf refrigerator.
Something.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I bet you don't. I'm headed to Jonesboro to get this washing. Then I'm headed to McDonough. Then I'm headed home.
Okay.
Oh, appliance repairman, they called too. I was talking about I'm out of town.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Because where they want me to be is totally opposite where I'm at now. I'm south of the airport, and they want me to. I'm west of Atlanta, and they got jobs up there in Athens. And I ain't gonna be okay. I'll be back Monday. I ain't having it. I got one more property management job on my app, and I'm supposed to go do that Monday at 9. And after I do that one, it's gonna be pretty tough to get me, because I'm gonna be all about these right here. I'd rather go with the numbers, you know, because it seemed like After I do the property management job, I'm going to be done with property management for a while. And the jobs that are cash are the ones that are going to be all the way to the moon and back. So I'd rather just, if it ain't close, it ain't popping. Because I'm just going to focus on this new app. Well, back to the lab with Pulse. Because they're keeping me pretty busy, and you can tell my attitude changed, right?
Yeah.
I get real ignorant when I ain't making no money. It's just in me, though. I don't know. I just have to. And it got so to the point I was spoiled that I had to make money every day. If I wasn't making money every day, I had a problem. Now I gotta drive another hour back to Atlanta. I'm an hour away from Atlanta.
Wasted gas, wasted time.
Make it so bad. Wait right till I get here.
See, and they probably thought they was doing good timing, right, because it's not until 10 o'clock.
Right.
So, but they don't know the technician they was fucking with is that early motherfucker who like to move early and do things early. So they thought they were doing.
To be on time.
Right, but they don't know that. They thought they was giving you ample time of notice by texting you at 8:30 or whatever time they text you, because it's only 9 o'clock right now. So they probably thought they was, giving you ample time of notice, but they don't know you was right there. And there's no way that you can communicate with these people before you start moving?
I talked to her last night. And then now, after I made the trip, because
there's nobody at Pulse.
When I left this morning, I sent a notification to her that I was on my way when I pulled out the driveway. And they wait that long till I got in their town to respond and tell me they canceled. They said they went to the little holes in the back of the drive. They found some stuff blocking it. They pulled the stuff out and now it worked. That's cool.
Oh, okay.
Right. Damn. An hour into the ride, they should have caught me 20 minutes out. They should have caught me 20 minutes when I notified them that I'm on my way. Okay, respond a little quicker. They let me get all the way here. I'm just not coming into Villa Rica. I ain't nowhere near Douglasville. I got to get to Douglasville and then Jonesboro, and then go from there to McDonald. It's all good. It's just I was letting you know what I'm going through. And the po out here too, boy.
It's cold.
The po-po.
Oh, the po-po.
They hiding in the woods.
And babe, Pulse don't do your mileage?
Nope.
They don't do that?
No. I can get extra time on the labor. That can, if that got that job, I could have manipulated that into time spent. But as far as mileage, no. But there's always a way. You know what I mean? But I still can't. They still ain't fixed the problem. I still can't call them. I'm texting them. I just texted them to call this customer because they be thinking that you side jobbing if you cancel. So I'll be telling the customer they got to call. They won't let me speak for you. And appliance repairman, they'll charge me $45 if I cancel a customer. So I don't cancel neither one of them. I let the customers call. Because they automatically think you're lying and that you're trying to get the whole job to yourself.
Just let me know if she's ready to get married or she wants that. She talks about kids.
Just not coming into Douglas County.
It's just living on her, but I can't seem to figure out. I am damn confused. I do not know who to think.
It is 51 degrees outside.
No, that's fine. That's good.
It's just flying. These cops is in the trees, my nigga. He doing every bit of 80. No, he doing every bit of 90 plus. He passed me like I wasn't even moving. I'm doing 75. Of course, you can see that.
No, I'm on the phone with you, sir.
So,
I'm
trying to be an example for you can slow down.
Damn.
What you done did now?
Damn, this shit done burnt up.
The what?
It done burnt up.
The what?
Damn, it burnt.
What bounced?
It burnt the bacon. Damn.
Oh, you forgot all about the food. I did that to you. I did that to you.
Damn.
How bad is that woman that walked into the wall looking at me so hard?
You ain't never gonna forget that, huh?
Everybody was watching us. Blam! One woman forgot her way home. God, Lord. I do that to people. We got that power.
Yeah, you got that. I guess you got that.
Sit there and burn that bacon.
Damn, I burnt your bacon.
About like my son, you want this bacon that look black as
oh,
that new
damn.
Bacon. That black bacon, that new bacon, black. Is it black?
Damn.
Is it black? Damn.
Damn.
It look like a crime scene, though.
Oh my God.
Murdered the damn bacon.
Murdered it, yo.
That you had on 350?
Yeah. Damn. Mine is fine, but yours is tough. No boom. Guess that's the time. You was gonna be here. Damn. That's crazy because I just put the shit in there like trying to be all proactive and have breakfast ready for my babe when he come home. And look at this shit. Damn. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a done deal right there. Let's save that for
Stanley?
you can give that to Stanley, man. That's a wrap right now.
They probably gonna be mad too. Like, what's up about? You just don't like me no fucking more.
Damn, son. Is there any more eggs? This box feels so light.
It's empty in there though. Just enough.
That's about it. In your chair.
Just now made it back to Douglasville. Can you hear me? Because I can't hear you.
I said, oh, that means that when we went to see the portrait.
You broke
We
up.
then it's your area.
I just got back to Douglasville. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
A little bit. Now I'm headed into 15 miles away from 285.
All right, let me call my salon, see if Chauncey can take me. I'll call you back.
All right.
Yeah.
For their little 7-year-old girl. Instead, they are forced to plan a funeral. The suspect in all of this, an illegal migrant, he already served time for a family assault, but instead of getting deported, he was released back into the community. Now he's accused of getting behind the wheel, drinking and driving in a crash that killed this 7-year-old girl, Ivory Smith, in the Houston area. On December 1st, she was in the back seat of the car with her mom, driving when deputies say a drunk driver slammed into them. Joel Enrique Gonzalez Chacin is charged with intoxicated manslaughter. ICE sources tell me he is an illegal migrant from Venezuela who crossed in 2021. In 2024, records show he was arrested for assaulting a family member, and then he was put on an ICE hold. That felony, though, dropped to a misdemeanor. ICE officials tell me he was turned over to ICE after the conviction, but they lifted that ICE hold. We wanted to know why. Well, because of prosecutorial discretion, they tell me that because of privacy, they can't tell us why they lifted that ICE hold instead of deporting him. Well, look at what that decision cost them 2.5 months later, and now he's accused of killing Ivory, a second grader with a whole future ahead of her.
And he was released on a hold, and he was assaulted a family member, and Now he's killed our family member. We just want her here. We want to see those smiles back on her face, back on our family's face, and we'll never be the same.
And the mother just devastated, in denial. Her sister there tells me she's grappling with the death of her daughter, but she's also recovering from her own injuries. She's been released from the hospital, but that mother there has to relearn how to walk. Bill and Dana.
Tough story. Brooke Taylor, thank you for that. In Dallas, we'll follow it.
We're going to prioritize public safety threats and national security threats. So I'm not surprised that Mayor Adams coming to the table, because I think his number one responsibility is protection of his communities. I'm shocked that other mayors and other governors who want to, put roadblocks up. I can't believe any elected official does not want to remove public safety threats from their communities.
It's a highly anticipated meeting. It's happening this afternoon. Incoming border czar Tom Homan sitting down with New York's Democratic Mayor Eric Adams. And this comes as the Trump administration plans to deport migrant criminals when it takes office. Joining us now is a fan favorite, New York City Council member Vicky Palladino. Great to have you here.
Yeah, good morning.
Mayor Adams had said a couple of years ago, I want to do this, but City Council said, forget it. We're never going to walk back sanctuary cities. Well, this is what he said December 3rd. Watch.
Well, cancel me, because I'm going to protect the people of this city. And if you come into this country, in this city, and think you're going to harm innocent New Yorkers and innocent migrants and asylum seekers, this is not the mayor you want to be in the city under.
But the Speaker of the City Council, had her spokesperson say this, that the council will not support actions to help the incoming presidential administration attempt to separate families and upend communities across our city. We will defend local law and reject attempts by the mayoral administration to engage in further overreach to circumvent city law. How's this going to go down?
Well, I always enjoy a good fight. So have at it, Speaker Adams, because there's a new sheriff in town. And you can say whatever you like. And my city council has been guilty time and again, going against the mayor constantly at every turn. She thinks she rules the roost. And I know she's listening, and she'll hear this later, and that's okay, because we've had enough. And my city council is off the rails. And when we start to talk about money and we start to talk about crime, and they still do not view these people who are 57,000 of them are here in New York, convicted felons, repeat offenders. Listen, to my city council, I say this. You know what? We're not banging down anybody's doors to take away family and kids. Misinformation, to use their word. Everybody uses the new word now, buzzword, misinformation. Well, the misinformation is that Tom Homan is going to come here. Tom Homan's going to meet with the mayor, whether you like it or not. And what's going to happen is New York is going to get back on its 2 feet again, as it needs to be. These people cannot rule our city. And by that, I mean the Venezuelan gangs. I mean the prostitution rings that are going on. We've got serious issues here that they want to just continue to turn a blind eye. Not only the blind eye, but fund it with more New York City taxpayers.
Dana made the point last hour that Donald Trump is giving Eric Adams cover. And I think if you go back to the dinner here in New York 2 months ago, when the Al Smith dinner, when Eric Adams was on the dais, and Trump said, I told you, if you start talking about illegal immigration, he can come after you. I'm not making that connection, but he did during that night. The other day on ABC, Eric Adams was talking about the possibility of switching political parties. Is that how much center-left Democrats have changed?
I won't say that he's going to change parties. I think he's entertaining the idea, and I'm going to tell you why. Because the radical left, he's not radical enough for the progressives. No. He's just not. So we have talked about it many times as far as, because he was a Republican in the late 90s and the early 2000s. Why not revisit that? Because you need to be center right, center left, but in the center. But most important of all, grow a spine. You need a strong backbone to carry this city. You need to stand up to the progressive left that's coming after you. They don't like you no matter what you do. So you know what? Think about it. Think hard about it. Because you got an election coming up in 25.
Just a quick answer. Do you think a Republican could win in the New York City mayor's race next cycle?
That's a tough question, Dana.
I'm good at those.
Yeah, no, that's good. But I'd like to say with a full heart, yes.
But probably not.
But probably not.
Gotcha. Okay.
Vicky, thanks for checking in, all right?
Sure.
Have a
Anytime.
great holiday.
Thanks,
great
Bill.
Christmas, all right?
Thank you, my darling.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, good to see you. Let's get you this.
You're back. What's wrong with your microphone?
I don't know. I have it on speaker. Can you not hear me?
But now I can.
Oh, you hear me now?
It's like you got your microphone covered.
No, it's right there.
Now I can't hear you.
Okay, so that means I need to like break the phone completely to my mouth.
You're breaking up.
It's the area that you're in.
I'm at Six Flags.
Yeah, it's the area.
Nah.
You seem to be hearing me perfectly fine now because I have listening to my mouth.
You sound muffled.
Okay. But she said she can take me at 11.
At 11? Okay. It's almost 10. I guess you'll be on your way.
Yeah. Take me some scrambled eggs to do
Okay. I can't hear you.
Alright.
Something's wrong with your phone.
Something's wrong with your
phone is black.
Your phone.
Your phone don't work. It is black.
Look.
Maybe if you just put me off a speakerphone and talk to me normally, maybe I
Well, I didn't want.
That's so much better. Wow.
Because I have this shit to my face and I'm trying to cook, and I thought if I put it on speaker that you can hear, but it seems like so black men really don't listen.
No. Your phone.
No. So black men really don't listen to what the black woman says.
Your phone got a problem on speakerphone. Because now you sound clear as a bell.
Yeah, because I took the speaker off and I have it directly at my mouth.
Point.
No, but she heard me.
Who?
But they heard me perfectly fine on speaker.
I'm not them, I'm me. All of a sudden, I can hear you so clearly.
Yeah, whatever. Your black phone. Yeah, whatever.
You need to go and get you a new phone. Why don't you look one up in Amazon and show it to me?
Nope. I finished paying on this phone.
You're
I'm
still
not
paying on it. No.
I finished paying on this phone. I own this phone.
Oh my God.
I am not buying another one.
Proud of you.
I'm done. Now I just need to, I tell you, January I'm going to start these loans. And this would be the year of loans. Get rid of loans. Get rid of these collections. The year of financial health. Gotta make it work. Gotta make it work.
I'm now at 285
hallelujah.
on the west side. Now I'm going 285 south.
Bobby, why don't we hear news over here in Loganville? Like, where's Loganville news? Like, what happened on the highway? Like, why I don't hear stuff like that?
That sounds like a great podcast. Maybe you should do the Loganville news on YouTube.
I don't know nothing about this place.
Well, how are people going to find out if you don't become a reporter?
I'm at work. What the hell? What you talking about?
You need to be on the ground, out there on the streets, asking questions and running your little podcast about Loganville. You know, that might be something. Look, they ain't got no news script.
Why they look like what happened on 78? Nobody knows about that. When an
Sound like a
accident
job
happened.
opportunity.
Oh yeah. Well, then you need to do it because you home. Shit.
Why you want everybody to do your bright ideas?
Because why not?
Come up with a
Because I'm
great.
a facilitator. I don't, you know, I facilitate.
You come
I
up with some
don't.
fantastic ideas.
I know. I just need somebody to do it.
I know that's the problem.
Why?
Nobody don't want to do nothing. Just like you don't want to do nothing. And it's your idea.
Well, it's just
So
an
if
idea.
you don't want to do your idea, why would you expect somebody else to do it?
Because they can make good money on my idea.
Then why don't you do it?
Because I'll make more money if somebody else does it. It's called hard, labor.
You have some fantastic ideas. I never even thought about the Loganville News on YouTube. That would be outstanding. Hang out at City Hall, go to court, see who's going to jail.
It'll be called The Lowdown in Loganville.
The Loganville Lowdown.
The Lowdown in Loganville.
No, the Loganville Lowdown. 2 words.
No, I said The Lowdown in Loganville. Don't be trying to take my idea and then twisting it to what you want. I don't understand.
It's a great idea, baby. I don't know why you don't see to it.
So leave my job and stand on the street of Loganville to report the news.
Yeah. If it pays more. Shit, if it's paying you $20,000 and $30,000 a week, hell yeah.
And who's gonna be paying me?
You too. Maybe you get paid by the week. But I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Cause they had the Google got called to go see Trump, so I bet he didn't have any nice words to say to them.
What you mean?
And Google get ready to go to court.
Why?
Because of them restricting people's right to speak on their platform. There's censorship issues. Yeah, just like Facebook and the rest of them. Google the same way. Google is YouTube. But yeah, they went to Mar-a-Lago trying to kiss the ring. Facebook kissed the ring and left $1 million.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they all trying to kiss that ring.
Where's that chicken and broccoli, Poppy? Is it in the fridge? Did we have any more left over?
No, it wasn't none left over.
No?
Nope.
Oh. No, I didn't put all of that. I didn't put all of that on our plates. No, I didn't. I know I left some behind.
When I cleaned up, it was one broccoli piece, and then I ate it and washed the pot.
And you ate the rest of the chicken too, because there was more. Here it
The chicken is in one of those glass Tupperware things.
Yeah, okay.
Next to your macaroni and cheese that you don't make.
I don't make that. That's that right there is from Popeyes.
Oh, okay.
This
and there's some Popeye chicken up there.
Yeah, I need to eat that up. Because they got pears without their bag.
Oh yeah, I need to make me a drink probably in the morning.
Yeah, this stuff is too sweet for my blood. I'm gonna take this stuff out and
that's natural sugar. That's not no sugar.
I know. It's naturally raising my damn blood. Sure. So it's naturally gone.
Now maybe you need a citrus drink.
Just drink my water.
Just complicated.
Yeah. Life is complicated right now, so but I'm making it. I'm making it work. Nala just sent me something telling me I shouldn't drink a gallon of water a day because that do something. Some guy up there talking about we're made of water and you shouldn't drink this much water a day because then you get swollen and then da da da. She sent me some link. I go by what my body tells me. I don't go by what people say. Like when I tried to take myself off that insulin, whew, boy, did I feel it. Can't go by what you mofos.
Now I can't preach. By the airport.
Those pictures look really nice of your family.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. When they was wearing the white. Where you was at? Why you wasn't in those pictures?
Wasn't invited. No one invited.
Oh.
Only time I found out is when they was on Facebook.
Oh, you must have been in your own world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I see Sharon and her, Jamie, and I guess that's Jamie's dad.
Jamie's dad.
Right? Yeah.
All
It's
white?
It's Sharon, your sister Sharon with Jamie and a light-skinned looking dude. That gotta be her dad.
Oh, okay.
Must be her dad. Gotta be her dad.
Look at the nose.
Yeah, that got to be her dad. And then I was looking at these pictures of Sharon, and you could see Jamie's face when she was younger, when Sharon was younger. You see Jamie's face in some of the pictures, and then you see Shauna's face. It's like both of them look like their mom when she was younger. And you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they both look like it in some aspect.
Yeah, like when Sharon was younger, and you see these younger pictures of her, you could see Shauna, and then you could see Jamie in Sharon's younger pictures, her face. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Get to see your family, and now that I look at Lisa, she has Sharon's face too. Like all of you guys have, y'all all have each other's face at some point in your lives. Yeah. Oh, shit. I don't care for it to be there. I'll be alright. Yeah, this is all I'm gonna eat today. I don't know what we're eating for dinner unless we just eat the scraps.
Yeah, eat the scraps.
Eat the scraps.
Light up the fireplace.
Yeah, could do that. With an 11 o'clock appointment, I'll probably be home a little after 1. You probably still won't be home.
Who knows?
Depending
We'll probably be pulling up at the same time. Because I got another 13 miles to Jonesboro. And then I'm off to McDonough.
Mm-hmm. What time is the McDonough one?
Between 10 and 12.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, I'm gonna call you back.
All right.
All right, love you, baby.
Yeah, you too.
Be careful.
in the fucking way. God, drive mofos. Quick Trip right fast.
Welcome to Rob Schmidt Tonight. I am David Harris Jr. filling in for Rob. America is the most powerful country in the world. We have the most sophisticated technology and military in the history of mankind. We can find a high-value target, a terrorist, hiding in a hole in the Hindu Kush mountain range in Afghanistan and launch precision airstrikes directly into the lap. You can't track a drone the size of a school blasting through the skies. It's a drone. And yes, we now have reports that some of these drones are the size of a school bus.
It was just about the size of a school bus, hovering about 150 feet over the trees, and I can't keep my eyes off it, yet I want to take a picture. So now hovering right over the trees, and then I realized I should take a picture. I reached back into my car, grabbed my phone, and as I come back out of my car with my phone, I go up to take a picture, and it starts immediately zooming away, almost like it had seen what I was trying to do.
The size of a school bus and the ability to detect when someone is a threat or trying to record it. This is absolutely insane, friends. And this isn't the first report of its kind. One man tried to confront a drone with his own drone, but he didn't get far because his drone got disabled mid-flight.
The other night, there was, right here over Picatinny, there was a drone just hanging out. I put my drone up in the air and went towards it. I had full battery life. Not 3 minutes into the flight, I lost control of the drone. Warning on my screen, lost control, and my drone started going down, dead battery.
So these drones can not only avoid detection by traditional methods, but they can scramble other aircraft, deplete its energy, and force it to crash. Newsweek's reporting that a family in Morris County followed a drone in their car, and while it hovered over them, the car's clock started changing time, only to return to normal once they drove away from the aircraft. New Jersey Mayor Michael Melham, who will be joining the show shortly, he's instructed first responders to contact a bomb squad, wear hazmat suits if they come into contact with these mysterious drones. It doesn't take an expert to realize that this is a serious threat to national security, but for some reason, the White House says they're not a threat.
We have no evidence at this time that the reported drone sightings pose a national security or a public safety threat, or have a foreign nexus. The Department of Homeland Security and the FBI are investigating these sightings, and they're working closely with state and local law enforcement to provide resources using numerous detection methods to better understand their origin.
He's lying.
Friends, this is doublespeak, and a clear example of doublespeak. John Kirby, the White House National Security and Communications Advisor, says in the same breath, these drones are not a threat. There's no foreign nexus, but they have no idea the source. They're providing resources to help local authorities better understand the origin of the drones. How stupid do they think we are? They don't know what they are. They don't know what they're doing or where they're from, but your government assures you they're not a threat. Ask yourself this: do you believe what your government is telling you? Because this has now been going on for weeks, and we don't have any answers. But we're getting flooded with reports like this.
Car-sized drones operating for hours in restricted airspace and able to elude local law enforcement when they send their own drones up to give chase. In New Jersey, the Army reporting the Picatinny Arsenal has had 11 unauthorized drone incursions in the last month.
Look what's back again. Same spot as last night. The minute you get eyes on them, they go dark. This is something we're taking deadly seriously.
Drones evading detection, 11 incursions just in one military base, and the New Jersey mayor saying that they're taking things deadly seriously. But your government, with the power and resources of the most advanced intelligence gathering apparatus in the world, says we can't corroborate any of these sightings.
We have not been able to, and neither have state or local law enforcement authorities, corroborate any of the reported visual sightings.
So the government can't confirm any of this. We have dozens, maybe hundreds of drones invading our country, reportedly from offshore, harassing military installations, weapons facilities, and even appearing over airports. We're now learning that drones are appearing at U.S. military bases overseas, like in Germany. Security sources telling Reuters that authorities had not traced the operators of the drones, but they've ruled out the possibility that the drones were operated by amateurs. This is unacceptable. You have to carry an ID and go through intense security at an airport. If you try to enter a military base without authorization, you'll likely get shot. But an army of drones are free to invade our country without consequence. And now reports are that these drones are landing.
Several agencies are involved in an investigation in Hillsborough, New Jersey, as to a possible drone landing that happened yesterday. The search is ongoing right now. You can see a staging area by Somerset County hazardous material units. We also understand the FBI is aware of the incident. Again, this is a search ongoing. It is primarily happening in a wooded area just adjacent to a shopping center. Basically a wide area search on foot, as well as several all-terrain vehicles ongoing in this area.
Well, the crash apparently happened last night. The search began 11 hours later, this morning at 7:30 a.m., and the search was abandoned by
3-year-old Melanie Clay is suing her ex-boyfriend, 29.
Meanwhile, we have lawmakers calling for a state of emergency, even calling for these drones to be shot down. And Congressman Van Drews of New Jersey, just a couple of days ago on this show, doubled down on the theory that these drones are from an Iranian mothership off the coast.
So I had highly placed, knowledgeable, high-level individuals come to me and tell me of their concern. And that was their very concern, that Iran has dealt with China, does have a mothership, does have the technology. That mothership is not in port in Iran right now, and they don't know exactly where it is, number one. The individuals who came to me have top security clearance. These are real people.
This is the same Iran that instructed one of its agents to stalk and assassinate Donald Trump. We don't know the capabilities of these drones, but you can imagine the payload a car-sized drone could carry. Drones are the wave of the future in warfighting. And these drones have been sighted over Donald Trump's golf course in Bedminster. I was there just a few months ago. An assassination attempt has already happened before. But our federal government's official position, well, when they don't know anything about the drones, is to assume that they're friendly. Well, drones have been used in assassination attempts before.
Venezuelan official has confirmed that President Nicolas Maduro was unharmed in an attempted attack on Saturday. Drones loaded with explosives exploded close to the stage where Maduro was giving a speech.
The assumption should not be that they're friendly. The drones should be treated as a national security threat. And the fact that our government is so nonchalant about this raises serious questions. What do they know? Because it's impossible to believe that they know nothing. So what is it that they don't want to tell us? Is it that bad? Who's behind it? What are they doing? And at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if our own government is actually behind it. Joining me now is that mayor who instructed first responders to call the bomb squad or wear hazmat suits if they came into contact with drones, Mayor Michael Melham of Bellevue, New Jersey. Mayor, thank you for joining the show tonight. You seem pretty alarmed about this. I'm alarmed.
Go quick trip and drain the main vein.
Okay. All right, I'm still sitting in your chair.
Okay, keep it warm for me because I might be home sooner than you think.
Okay. I'm about to leave out of here in the next 10, 15 minutes.
All right, love you.
All right, love you, baby.
This don't make no sense. These cancellations is a waste of my time. Be right back.
Hey, baby.
Go ahead. Tell me why I'm calling.
Don't tell me this is the third fucking cancellation.
Not that, but he wanted to reschedule. So I'm on my way home.
Okay.
Ain't this a mother? I got up. I could have stayed in bed and kept on farting.
Yeah. Yeah. We could have stayed in bed.
Stayed in the damn bed. Now, I'm on my way home. Should be there by 11:30.
Alright. I'll see you when I get home then.
All right, you won't be there waiting? I thought you was going to wait for mine. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
What I'm waiting for you for? I gotta go get my hair done.
I told you I'll do your hair.
Okay. I'll see you when I
I'm
get
just
home.
playing. Shit.
What?
I'm just playing.
Okay. Alright. I gotta get out of here.
All right.
I'll call you in a minute. I love you.
Wasted day. I could have been doing something else, guys. These people are freaking ridiculous. Wasted all my time.
We had a damn good show. Had to do it, had to try it a little bit.
How did you get started talking politics on YouTube?
And I was trying to find somebody that I could relate to on YouTube talking about politics. I was conservative and nobody around me was conservative. My friends in Virginia, a lot of them that was calling me all types of names back then when I said I'm gonna vote for Trump 2016.
Right.
Hey man, I voted for Trump this time. I love what you're talking about, watch all your videos. It's a big shift.
Hey, what do you think about this Daniel Penny trial?
Listen, Daniel Penny's a hero and people should want him to be on the train with him. Yeah. I got some crazy stories, some hood stories.
Yeah, let's hear them.
Oh man.
Hey, is it just me? Your feed on Instagram, I just see nothing but black people just crashing out. Black women, black dudes fighting. I'm like, why does this keep coming up in my feed? Is your feed like that too?
I don't really see that too much. I be seeing them Instagram models on my feed. I don't be seeing
you be looking at them twerking videos. What do you think about these female rappers? Sexy Red. Just promote ratchetness.
Man, Sexy Red, that's somebody that I hate a lot. Every time I see her, it's just like, if the STD could just animate as a real person, it's Sexy Red.
They call us sellouts and that we're detrimental to the black community. We're not out here doing all this crazy stuff. We're not criminals and we're not advocating for drug use or criminal behavior, but we're the ones that's going to destroy the black community instead of like shit like that. It's nuts.
Everything's backwards, like Bizarro Superman. Everything is the other way. Y'all share sex tape?
Yeah, it's gay as fuck, right? We've been doing this
I saw that. I was like, wait a minute. I saw you pull it out and he put it on. I'm like, hold on. That's crazy.
We sure shit. We sometimes go to the bathroom together. We did real good. Usually we have guys come on here and they try to do it and they sound like they're trans or something. Hey man, but how did you get started talking politics on YouTube? What got you started?
All right, so back in 2015, I was trying to find somebody that I could relate to on YouTube talking about politics because I was conservative and nobody around me was conservative. My family members, they ain't trying to hear it. They're trying to cuss me out. I'm like, all right, can I find somebody to talk to, somebody that can relate to me? But I ain't really find nobody. There was some guys, but I'm like...
I think there's Larry Elder. That's who I came across.
Larry Elder, but I wanted somebody that was more my age. I looked at him like more like a mentor type of figure. Father figure, exactly. So I wanted somebody that was more like me. But it was nobody. So I was like, nobody. I'll just be the person. Why not? And here I am.
Yeah, right. I remember when I wasn't even very political, I used to come across a lot of conservatives, and I used to hate them. I remember I was looking at Piers Morgan when I was a liberal, and he was talking to Ben Shapiro, and he was talking about that whole school shooting. And I saw Ben Shapiro, and he was just eating Piers Morgan alive. I said, come on, man, this conservatives eating you up on your own show. You making us look stupid. I said, this guy's got everything to say when he always had an answer for everything. And it's just like when I used to look at conservatives, I was like, man, they always got a great answer for all the questions. That means you're wrong. Right. And I couldn't accept that I was in the wrong at the time. Yeah, it was a lot easier when we came across Larry Elder, came across Candace. And then I felt like I was no longer a unicorn anymore. Right. Right. I just look at the black community. I'm like, man, you people fucking suck.
Man, it's a mess.
It's like a culture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, it's not all black people, but it's so many of them like that. It's like, it makes us all look that way.
It's 90% of them.
It ain't that much. Yeah.
It's
black women voted for Kamala Harris. What was it, 93% clip?
Yeah. Out of the ones that voted, 93%.
Mm-hmm. And then black men, I think it was 80%.
Somewhere in the 80s, low 80s, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's actually good. That's actually great. Yeah. It's usually in the 90s. But tell us about where you grew up, about yourself, married, kids, anything like that.
Okay, so I was born in Charleston, West Virginia. That's all my family's from, West Virginia. We went to different places. I got a lot of family in D.C. I got a lot of family in Roanoke, Virginia. My granddad came from South Boston, Virginia. You know where that is?
Yeah, I've been to South Boston before. Yeah. I went to South Boston. There was another city there close by. I forget the name of it. But I remember South Boston. It's like a lot of black people. It's Chocolate City. And I was like, I'll never fucking go there again. Because I was a vacuum cleaner salesman at the time. And I was knocking doors trying to sell vacuums, right?
Oh, no.
And the black dude came in and said, "What's up?" He had a gun on him. I was like, and then the white guy told you not to come to this area. He was like, because I was not familiar with South Boston. Yeah. But so what was it like for you growing up?
I mean, it was different because I was born in West Virginia, so it was like, I don't know, man. I kind of describe it like being Nigerian, first generation Nigerian.
Right, because it's really white there.
Yeah, it's white and it's like you about 30 years in the past.
Right. Yeah. Right.
So when you in that culture, in that environment, you come to where I grew up in Norfolk, Virginia Beach. It's night and day.
Right.
So in the summertime, I'm in West Virginia. I'm 30 years in the past. Then I go 30 years in the future, back in Virginia Beach. So I got the city experience and the country experience at the same time. So it was good. We had no money, but it was still a good childhood.
Yeah. I didn't have any money. My childhood sucked. No, it's okay. Man, we probably had one of the worst childhood American twins could ever experience. It was good. We had both parents for the most part. Yeah,
I had both parents, and like, okay, so how was it bad though? Were y'all getting beat? Were y'all getting put outside late at night and cold?
All the black kids bullied me. And then I got bullied by the black kids, and then the white kids called me the N-word. I was like trapped in a twilight zone.
Because you light skinned, so you too light skinned for the blacks, and then too black for the.
You know what's crazy being my complexion is like I grew up people's like you're not black, but then when I would go to my white friends, I would actually experience racism, and black people don't get that. I get a lot of the same thing. Just because my complexion might be lighter than you, people see me as African American. That exactly. Actually says, like, white people see us as an abomination. Some white woman either took it, or some white dude penetrated a black soulless woman or something.
Soulless.
I'm just thinking from a white perspective, right? Right. But we was seen as like the end too. But we was very poor, man. Our first house we grew up in didn't even have a bathroom.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But you had an outhouse?
Had an outhouse. Had an outhouse.
Wow.
It was bad. And we didn't have nothing. It was very poor. And then you know how like right before school you go to the mall to buy clothes, get ready for school, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
First, yeah. Guess what? My mom and daddy went to school shopping for us.
What, thrift store, Goodwill,
Family Dollar.
That's even worse. Like you just getting straight sheet, nothing used that might be okay. Family Dollar.
Like, right. They used to buy us Rustler jeans. Rustler. And there was these knockoff Reeboks called USA 5000.
Wow.
Everybody come to school with Reeboks and Jordan Ash and all the name brand stuff. So black kids didn't like this, so you just give them another excuse to pick on me. Because you know, black kids with kids in general can be very cruel, especially when you're poor. Yeah, we was dressed like rednecks. Right. So let's stop talking about it. Let's talk about Brian. Yeah. So you spent a lot of your majority of your time was in Norfolk.
Yeah, that area. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Norfolk's nice.
I don't know. That's
too much diversity.
Man, it's a mess in Norfolk. Like really, my area was in Portsmouth. I don't know if you know about Virginia. Portsmouth, Chesapeake. That was my area. Norfolk, that's more like, to us, that was more like super ghetto, super urban. But for me growing up, it was just super poor, not necessarily ghetto. Norfolk, okay, you got guys riding around with expensive cars, jewelry, that kind of stuff, but they live in the hood. In Portsmouth, you riding around on the bus. Okay, you got one pair of shoes, and if they don't last throughout the whole year, you out of luck. Norfolk kids had a lot of shoes, a lot of stuff. We ain't had that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Norfolk, Portsmouth, and then northern part of Virginia. That's how Trump lost the election. All those black people. Yeah. Hey, Virginia almost, we almost went to Virginia this time around. He lost by what, 5 points? Yeah, it's 5 points.
A lot of my black friends in Virginia, a lot of them that was calling me all types of names back then when I said I'm gonna vote for Trump in 2016.
Right.
Hey man, I voted for Trump this time. I love what you're talking about. Watch all your videos.
Right.
It's a big shift.
Right. Big shift. I know I had a friend, I met him at the gym. He was a huge Kaepernick fan, huge Democrat, BLM supporter. He wore that Kaepernick jersey every day to the gym, right? And he, about a month before the election, he said, man, I'm voting for Trump this time.
Wow. See, now I didn't do all that when I was on the left. You know, you wearing a Kaepernick jersey, you going all out.
Yeah.
It's like wearing the rainbow pride, and then suddenly you ain't gay no more.
Right. Why do you think there's so much peer pressure for black people to vote Democrat?
Because we don't know anything. We don't have no education. That's the number one problem is lack of education. We don't know anything. Like if you ask somebody, a black person, hey, why you don't like Trump? Why you want to vote Kamala? They're not going to have a real answer. They'll say Kamala, they say that she's black. So they tell you right there, they don't know nothing. She's not even black. If you knew something, you would know that she's not even a black person. But that's what they think about. That's all they know. So that's all they're going to be able to work with.
Right. They either say that or they say, I just don't like Trump. I was like, why you don't like him? I just don't like him. I was like, well, give me a reason why you don't like him. I just don't like him. I was like, it's like talking to a wall. Yeah, it's either that or he's racist or misogynist. Yeah. It's like they just regurgitate like the talking point to the left, what they label him as, pretty much. Idiots.
It's always an excuse because even before Trump, it was a reason why you didn't want to vote for the other guy, Mitt Romney or George W. or whoever it was. It's always an excuse. It ain't just Trump. But now that we got Trump there, they're watching TV and they say Trump's a racist and all this and that. So they go with that.
What was your family's reaction to this past election? Wait a minute. Before we get to that, what was your family reaction? I mean, you growing up through high school, becoming a man, how did your family swing politically?
Oh, everybody left. If they're public with how they vote, everybody's on the left.
Yeah, you already know that he's black. Why do you gotta ask him that? Well, I thought black people wasn't a monolith. The fuck they ain't. They're a damn statue. So what was your family's reaction to this past election?
I mean, people were kind of sad. You know, that's one thing I saw sad. I'm like, what you sad for? Like, it's gonna be all right. The sun's gonna shine tomorrow. Like, you don't got to be crying in here. But, you know, they were kind of sad a little bit. But some people, quiet as kept, they were happy. But they didn't want to say they kept it quiet.
Right.
People DMing me. I get a lot of DMs, a lot of text messages, a lot of phone calls. Oh, man, hey, you know what? I can't tell nobody, but I voted for Trump and my family.
Yeah, people like are ashamed to vote for It's freaking nuts how the media and like just our cultures like put that on black people. Yeah, and we're the only demographic that votes over 90% clip. I don't understand why black people don't see that. It's like they treat y'all like you belong to them. Especially when Obama came out and was like just undermining how black people think, like they couldn't think for themselves. You have to vote for a Democrat. It's like crazy.
Man, when I see them on TV, a lot of the Democrat people on TV, like the Roland Martin people like that, it's embarrassing what they got to do and how they get treated. It's like, man, y'all get, it's like slavery still going on. It's like, man, we free, man. Get off the plantation and do what you want to do.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, nuts. I remember the first time I voted for a Republican was Mitt Romney.
Oh, okay.
Obama actually made me conservative.
Same.
I actually had to see it for myself. Yeah. Hey, what do you think about this Daniel Penny trial?
Oh, Daniel Penny. Listen, Daniel Penny's a hero, and people should want him to be on the train with him. The fact that he even got charged was a ridiculous thing, man. It's like, come on. Like, you see what was going on. This dude is, first of all, the guy, what was that, the Michael Jackson impersonator, Jordan Neely.
Just call him MJ.
Yeah, MJ. Michael. So Michael is on the train acting the fool. He was in the top 10 list of people in the New York City subway system or homeless system that needed help. So they knew that he was a problem. He had been a problem for a long time, spiraling out of control. So it was only a matter of time before he crashed out.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that. So the city knew he was a problem. They just neglected to help him.
Very well known. Rap sheet, very well known to authorities. Yeah, he had been doing the harassing and whatnot on the train. He was doing that again. So here comes Daniel Penny, the white man saving the day, superhero Clark Kent. And then they want to throw him in the penitentiary. It's crazy.
Right. He had a history of violence against people too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I forget what the charges were, but I think he attacked some woman. Yeah? Yeah, beat the hell out of him. Yeah.
Right.
Wow. Wow.
But now I'm glad that justice is served, that he's not going to go. But still, it shouldn't have happened. I would sue. If I'm him, I'm suing New York. Because the case happened, early 23? About to go into 25, and it's just now wrapping up. So you're talking about going to court, paying for a lawyer. How much is that going to cost? Time out of your life, reputation, all of that. Because now, a lot of these comments online are saying, hey, let the hood handle that. Let street justice handle that.
I know that's crazy.
So they got a free bounty on his head. So for that, now I'm getting paid. Let me get $15 million right now.
Yeah, because they destroyed the character.
Yeah,
they paint him as a white supremacist. Now blacks actually want to hurt this man because they think he hates black people. Yeah, and I think a lot of the black people that's talking like that, they're not privy to the facts of the case. I don't think he died from being choked. I think he had drugs in the system, and that's what led to his death. Same thing with George Floyd. Yeah, that's why they let him off, not just because he's white. You know what I think? Another reason that he got off is I think black people are suffering from black fatigue.
Well, society's suffering from black fatigue.
Yeah. Because black people complain and bitch and moan and cry wolf. And I think society is getting fed up with it. I think black people is getting fed up with it. Yeah.
But you know what else though? The jurors are probably subway riders. So they see that kind of stuff all the time. Somebody on the train acting the fool, crashing out, and then they wish Daniel Penny would be there to save the day. They probably saw somebody get beat up, hit in the head with a stick, be bleeding. They want him to be there. So it's like, okay, no more.
Right. There's video of this BLM supporter, whatever he is, some crashed out black guy in the brain. I mean, it's like, it seems like the media puts the mic in front of the dumbest black guy when situations like this happen, and they give him a platform and they just brainwash people.
Racism is still alive and kicking in America. There's no other way to view this. Everyone has looked at the case, and those among you who say that Daniel Penny is innocent have racism and bias in your heart. If you look at the facts of this case, then you understand that Daniel Penny is guilty. But today, white supremacy got another victory. Today, the KKK, the Klansmen, the evil in America got another victory. They got that top charge dismissed. America shall continue to America. It shall continue to place second-class status on black people. Racism is still...
That is a textbook definition of slander.
100%, all day long.
He could be sued. The news networks could have vicarious liability for what he said. He's always got a bounty on his head, and they putting people like that on TV to speak for black people.
I think that might have been Hawk Newsome. You've been on TV a lot before, talking like this.
Yeah, Hawk. I mean, the facts of the case is, he brings up the facts of the case. The only reason why he's interested is the incidents between a white man and a black man. Yeah. If it was two black men, he wouldn't give a shit.
Nah, he don't care.
Right. Wouldn't care. He's just trying to he's just using this platform to build himself up as some kind of civil rights leader. Right. I wonder what this jury looked like. Do we know the ethnicities of these people? Did they release that?
I don't know. I haven't seen that. But that's a good question, though, because what if it's all white or all black? You don't know what it is.
You know, it'd be funny if it was all black.
That'd be hilarious. Oh, man. Hilarious. It's like Hawk Newsome. You can't use that excuse no more, man. Come on. Right. It's your black brothers doing this.
Right. It'd be funny if they get a picture of the jurors, all of them black and they're wearing Trump hats. That'd be wild. Man, that's sad. That's an interesting point you brought up, that everybody was fully aware of this man, and he's a problem. He had mental illness, and the city did nothing.
Just, okay, we know that you got problems, but what we gonna do? Just let you out there in the train and terrorize more people.
Right. And I think he might, I don't know how true this is. Was he out on bond for a case or anything like that? Was he wanted for something, or he had a warrant, or he just, I don't know. Yeah. Well, his daddy might have a case against the city then.
They might end up paying them, because that's how they do. They settle. It's a shame though, because it's like, okay, where was dad at when your son was crashing out on the train for the past few years? Yeah. But now that he dead, okay, let me get some money.
Yeah. I think the onus falls on the family, his father. I think the people of his family should have the burden. Well, a lot of people failed him. His family, the city of New York failed him. The mental asylum failed him.
For real. Hey, bring them back, man. Bring the Looney Bins back, man. Throw them in there.
Yeah, I'm all about bringing out them straightening jacks.
Yeah, for real.
3 hots in a cot. Give a little TV. Yeah. You can do his little Michael Jackson thing in the hospital.
You could do all of that in a little room, 8 foot by 8 foot padded room. Do your whole dance in there.
Yeah. I wish, you know what? I wish black people, because black people, liberal blacks, I wish they marginalize conservative black voices, and they should be getting a second opinion, because if you had a second opinion, you would see things from other people's point of view. And black people just, especially black liberals, black women, black men, they put themselves in a box and they see the world from a racist lens. Like, I do not doubt for a fact, if that dude was on the jury, whatever his name is, he's going to convict that man simply because he's white.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah. So the problem is, what we're going to do with these niggas?
Hey, but check it out though. There was another case in New York on the subway. Somebody else got killed on the subway. It was a black man versus a black man.
Really?
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
You saw that? Yeah.
So black man attacks the other black man's girlfriend, I think. Is punching her, hitting her. Black man has a knife, a weapon, stabs him, kills him right there on the subway. At first they say, okay, we're going to DU manslaughter. Then they drop it. Then they drop everything. So no charges, no court case, no nothing.
Wow.
But then you're nearly with the little restraint.
Right.
And things go wrong. Oh, let's go throw you in the penitentiary.
Right. Yeah.
Same place, New York City subway.
Yeah. And that dude was actually carrying a concealed weapon that he had a license for. And they dropped the charges against him.
Yep, because they had a weapon charge at first. Drop all of that.
I seen another video of it was a black guy and a white guy. I wish I had that video. And the black guy just punches the white guy for like bumping into him. Oh, yeah. It's been a great video.
Black guy punches white guy, and we're gonna get a shit.
You gonna get the whole internet.
Yeah, you gonna get. Hey, is it just me? Your feed on Instagram, I just see nothing but black people just crashing out, black women, black dudes fighting. I'm like, why does this keep coming up in my feed? Why can't I get some white people acting? Is your feed like that too?
I don't really see that too much. I be seeing them Instagram models on my feed. I don't be seeing.
You be looking at them twerking videos. See, I like too many of them crashing out videos. Yeah. That's probably. As soon as you look at one, you're gonna get
everything.
You're gonna get bombarded. No, you look at it, but didn't you like it? Yeah. And save it.
And you save it, that keyed in right there. Gonna get all of that.
Algorithm. Right. I guess my algorithm messed up. Yeah. I don't mean to sound so racist over here. So you grew up in South Boston. You spent time between West Virginia. Where you live at now?
Well, I grew up in Norfolk, Virginia, that area.
Norfolk, Virginia. Okay.
Yeah, but
you always confuse Norfolk with Virginia Beach for some odd reasons.
Same thing. It's all one place. Yeah. But now I live in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm probably about 90 minutes from Atlanta, about 2.5 hours from Nashville.
Oh, okay. You spent a little time in Atlanta too, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm in Atlanta quite a bit.
Tell me about Atlanta. It's a gay place, right?
Well, look, you know what? My thing is, if you look for it, you're going to find it.
Right.
If you're going to find the 8-foot-tall Transformer, you could go ahead and get that down in Midtown Atlanta.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, I'm in Atlanta. I ain't even got to look for it. It's right there in my face. They swinging on poles. They hanging off of signs and stuff. They twerking out in the middle of the parking lot and stuff. Yeah, that place is like really gay. Like the women there. We was going to the airport in Atlanta. Like just women are so aggressive.
Oh yeah,
because I think it's a lack of straight men there. And when I'm coming through the airport, you say, "Yep, that dude's straight." Yep, that's an alpha male right there. That's an alpha male right there. Got a beard and everything.
Nah, but they're very aggressive. They'll pull up on you. You could be on a date with one girl. They come to host, the waitress, somebody at your table trying to talk to you. Yeah. Or when she goes to the bathroom, she'll give you the number. Man. I've had that experience a few times.
Oh man, Atlanta. Yeah, I ain't got enough. Well, I'm married now. I can't do it.
Nah, don't even do it.
I ain't had a black piece of ass in a long time.
And they wear you out down there because they as no men. Oh man, they're gonna wear you smooth out. So stay away.
Yeah, I was married before she was black. It was a horrible fucking experience. I was like, I'd never do that shit again. Are you married?
No, I'm not. I was, but I'm not. I'm in the street.
Oh, you in the street, son?
Yeah.
Do you have a preference in women or?
I like black women.
Yeah. I like all women. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna discriminate now. If I get one of them, like, big European Melania Trump looking women coming here, yeah, she going. Right. Come on back to Chattanooga with me. We leaving.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I like all women, but with black women, I got my guard up. I know the signs.
It's a traumatic experience. It's like, oh man, I don't want to do that no more.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people say I just picked the wrong black woman. Yeah, that woman used to date. She used to whoop his ass.
See, that's a red flag right there. Come on, man, you getting beat up. It's like, man, all right, this might not be the one right here.
Brian, Anthony, I used to come to see him. I was in Marine Corps. He was in Marine Corps in San Diego. I was in Tulsa, California. I would drive up to go see him, and every time I got to see him, he had a new scratch. Yeah, girl. I was like telling Keith, man, you better leave this woman. You gonna wake up one day with a knife in your chest.
Mm-hmm.
That woman was, man, you the one that turned the car around. That's how I met the bitch. We drive around in San Diego, right? Joseph, look, man, I think those some hookers. Turn around. That's exactly what you said. It was two black chicks walking up the street. So I turned around and they wasn't hookers, but they was just walking up the street and they got in the car with us. That's how I met her. That's how he met his ex. Yeah. Got married, man. You know what the problem was? We got married too young. That's the problem.
How old were y'all when y'all got married?
19.
Oh yeah, nah. Come on, 19. Why would you get married at 19?
Stupid. I'm a family man.
But y'all were in the military too. Military guys, y'all known for doing that. Like in Virginia, like we see y'all coming a mile away. The boat boys, especially the Navy guys. Oh yeah. Once you leave the gate, them girls are ready for you.
Yeah. Right. And you get paid more money when you get married. Yeah. Get big. So they incentivize you to do it. Yeah. Bitch took all my money. Yeah. Man, we got a brand new giveaway. Look at this.
Just go do what they want to do, delete the baby, and get away with it. But we don't do things to get anything. We just do it just because.
Yeah.
Because
just out of spite.
Out of spite. Because my grandmama and them did it, I'm gonna do it. You have no idea who's running, no idea what their policies are. I'm gonna just do it. But the white women, they do things for a very specific reason.
Yeah. Right. You know, I've came across a lot of videos, a lot of civil rights leaders, a lot of people sharing opinions about the civil rights movement. They actually say that the civil rights movement actually was detrimental to black people. You say we were better off back then.
We were, exactly. You know, all the integration, all that kind of stuff, they set us back. They set us back, and then now we got a handout for the government. Give me this, give me that. But at the same time, we're not moving forward.
Right.
So then when they bring in money to a community like we want, that's called gentrification. Oh, why are you bringing in the Starbucks? Well, didn't you want some more money? Well, there go the money right there. So are you prepared for it, or you want your handout?
Right.
What they're going to end up doing to the community is shipping them out way far away. Like it's happening right now in Atlanta. Okay, so you got downtown, midtown, Buckhead, all of that. You got black folks who might have been there, but now you about to go way out to an hour away, almost Alabama. You're going to be in the middle of nowhere and then try to figure it out that way. You're going to get forced back to raising chickens and cows and whatnot. Ain't going to be no more urban living.
Right. I think Democrats condition the people, their constituents, to be dependent on the government instead of like coming up with solutions for those people. That makes them more independent. Less reliant on the government. I think they want people reliant on them. And that's the black community. Who was that one president? What was his name? Lyndon B. Johnson. Is there any truth to that? I can't find that video. But they said we're going to have these ends voting us for the next
200 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard the same thing. I mean, whether he said it or he didn't say it, does it really matter? Because we see what happened back then. it worked, whatever, if you said it or you didn't, it worked because civil rights and all of that. I mean, before that, we had a little bit more parity. Like some Democrats, some Republican, but now it's almost 100%. But now we're going back the other way, though, with the men, black men. I think black men in Texas voted 15% for... Who was that? Trump in 2020, but now at 34% in 2024. So that's a big jump.
You know what's weird? Well, it's not weird, but I thought it was amazing that Latino men in this last election, that was big. Yeah. It's like the men, like, you know what? If women couldn't vote.
Oh yeah, if they couldn't vote, then it wouldn't be no problems.
Right. I personally don't think there would be no problems. Like the woman would have her vote through her man. Right. I don't know. I'm sick. I guess it's sexist, but no, women, y'all vote for stupid shit. Y'all ran to the polls to vote to unalive your kid. Yeah, but nobody that's empowering yourself. The thing about that is nobody took away their right to do that. Yeah. Yeah.
They go back to lack of education. They don't even know what Roe v. Wade is. They say that Roe v. Wade got repealed. It's like, oh, we can't delete a baby no more. It's like, nah, it depends on where you live. If you live in California, okay, vote on it. You could delete up to the point of birth. You might have more autonomy, quote unquote. But they don't know nothing, so they just think that it's automatically an assault on them.
Yeah. Right. That's another example of just Democrats preying on their constituents. Yeah, people they prey on weakness. Like, we watch politics all the time. We know what's going on. But the majority of the population, they don't even pay attention until election time. Yeah, that's what it is. They just look at keywords, ads. Yeah, yeah. You know what drove me crazy during this election process? The Kamala ads. Kamala ads. They were so disingenuous, misleading, just straight lies. Yeah, look like how did they get away with that?
Because again, they could say things in a way to where it presents one way, but they say, nah, but we say this, and this, so we adhere to the law. They barely get away with it. Barely. They barely follow the rules.
Yeah, a lot of the times I would look at the ads, they would have a disclaimer at the bottom.
Yeah.
And it's so small and it's so quick, it's so brief, you don't even see it. I was like, oh my God. This should be against the law. Like, they was running an ad that Trump was going to take away women's right to unalive their kids. Right there at the bottom of the ad, it's a disclaimer that what he really said. And I was like, why are you saying one thing and putting in bold letters, making it fully aware of what you presented me he was saying, but right there at the bottom, there's the truth, and people don't look at the bottom, they don't see the disclaimer. Well, you can't say it's too small. Small print. Hey, I think one of the biggest problems like the black community has is like the entertainment industry, like our music. Like it's in our shows, it's just so damn degenerate and just ignorant, and I think that's why the black community is so screwed up. So I'm gonna ask you this: like, what do you think about these female rappers? These black female rappers like Glorilla, Sexy Red, Cardi B, throw her in now. Just promote ratchetness. Because I think the music industry destroyed the black man. The way they see the world. Now they're going after the black woman.
Man, Sexy Red, that's somebody that I hate a lot. Every time I see her, it's just like if the STD could just animate as a real person, it's Sexy Red. I mean, she's bad. And then they go back to lack of education. A lot of these black kids out here, their parents ain't there, nobody's there except for the TV. Okay, and then the mom think it's cute. Oh, do that dance. And it's Sexy Red twerking. This little girl's 5 years old. And then they put it online. It's like, but they don't know nothing. That's the whole thing. Oh, we got a flip. See, that's what I'm talking about. What? A nun outfit? Come on, man.
And I'm finna go stupid bitch. Hold
on. Now we're just doing too much. You see what I'm saying? It's one thing to just be kind of gross and disgusting, like, something in the bottom of your shoe, but then you want to bring religion into it. I think she's being told by somebody else to do that. Yeah.
The Jews is talking to her. Because all these music labels that are like her, like what do you call them? The agents. All of them are Jewish. Yeah, I know. I will bring up That's crazy. You don't see white women. Well, you don't see, I mean, they do it, but they do it classier,
Hey, man, can you please, look, I never wanted Taylor Swift to appear on my TV screen so fast.
Right.
Let me get Taylor Swift.
Right.
I mean, she might have had 45 boyfriends, but that's fine. That's fine. At least she's not looking like that.
Right, yeah, but I think that's going to destroy black women.
It's already...
Black women are ratchet now more and more. That's going to destroy the black women.
If any black woman is following Sexy Red, it's over.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, man, me get Taylor Swift, man. That's what I want. Yeah, there we go.
Taylor Swift, nice white girl.
Nice woke progressive.
Yeah,
I'll take that over a black. Oh, man.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, here, this New York City. They're gonna remove y'all from the city. Y'all going to the woods of Pennsylvania.
Right. What the hell is this?
I don't identify with them. I don't know who they are.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. We get the picture. Yeah, but I never seen a video of white. Man, I never see that. Let me see that tweet. I never see the video of white girls doing anything like this. It's always the black. What you tweet that shit for? I don't know. I was upset at black folks. I shouldn't have tweeted that. I shouldn't have tweeted that shit. I shouldn't have tweeted. I apologize to her. Now you got to go out there and find some bunch of white girls crashing out like that. It's gonna take me 10 years to find out. Yeah, man. I'm not against on making money like Sexy Red there, but y'all don't realize what these people are doing to the black community. Yeah. Like they call us sellouts and that we're detrimental to the black community. We're not out here doing all this crazy stuff. We're not criminals and we're not advocating for drug use or criminal behavior, but we're the ones that's going to destroy the black community instead of like shit like that. It's nuts. Well, our culture is nuts.
Everything's backwards, like Bizarro Superman. Everything is the other way.
Like when I grew up, man, if I did something crazy, my dad would beat me into an inch of my life.
Oh yeah,
Daddy didn't whoop our ass. He would beat us. Yeah, but you know what's weird? Beat me. You know what was weird though? With a switch, we had welts and stuff on it. But looking back on it, all my friends didn't have a dad. Yeah, we had a dad. Yeah. Look how they turned out. So I enjoy looking back on it. I'm glad I got them ass whoopings because I deserve every bit of it. How was it like with you growing up in high school with friends? Because what my brother just mentioned, we didn't even notice it because, you know, we had a mother and a father. And then you look back in your past and you look back, it's like, wow, none of my friends had dads and all of them went to prison. Every last one of them.
Yeah.
Career criminals.
Yeah.
Career prisoners.
Now, when I was in the real hood area, like in Portsmouth, like a lot of them, like I got friends I known from way back then when I was a little kid. Yeah. One of my best friends went to prison for 12 years. He did 6 and then was home and then did 6 more.
Wow.
I got a lot of friends. I got a lot of friends that's dead, people that got shot, killed, a lot of that. But then once I got older, like we had a little bit more money, so it was better. You know, kids going to school dressing nice and all of that. So it was different. You know, around the white kids and the suburb kids and the suburb black kids, it was fine. But early, oh man, it was crazy. Yeah. I got some crazy stories, some hood stories.
Yeah, let's hear them.
Oh man. So the crack era, that hit pretty hard when I was a kid.
Oh really?
I remember I was probably about 4 or 5 years old. I saw this white dude with his head stitched up, like, you know, it was stapled from the front to the back. So he got hit in the head by a frying pan by a fiend. A friend of mine got beat up by a fiend, had to get put on the helicopter to get airlifted. I got some more, but I can't tell.
Yeah, it's too bad. Huh?
Oh man, nah, because I got to get it cleared. I got to tell people. It's like, hey, can I tell that story? Because it's going to implicate you.
You know, me and Keith got robbed by one of our teammates at gunpoint after basketball practice.
Well, we was in 6th grade. We didn't get robbed.
He pulled a gun on us.
Well, we only had 5 cents on us. 5 cents on us. We gave him the 5 cents.
Well, it's the thought that counts, Keith.
He had the mask on, or he just like...
No, he just did it right before basketball practice.
Like, yo, what up, y'all? Give me the money.
Yeah, he pulled a gun out. I had like 10 cents on. I gave it to him. We went there and played basketball.
Oh, well, so with the guy that robbed you gunpoint, y'all played basketball after that?
Yeah, he was on the basketball team with us.
But you didn't go like kind of hard on, no crossover, no dunk.
No, that nigga got a gun. Right. The crazy thing about that, after practice, he pulls his gun on me again. I know you got more money. and this time the coach saw him.
Yeah. Oh man.
Next day in school, he sat me down with the principal. What happened? He said, well, he pulled a gun on me. He said, what did he say? He says, give me all your money. I gave, how much money you give myself? I think it was like 2 quarters.
Yeah.
I was going to get me some candy after basketball practice. He took out Wilson like 6th grade. He got expelled from school. I didn't see him at school ever again.
Man, look, if you got a gun trying to take 25 cents and that ain't enough, you want more, you might need to do something else with that, man. Go ahead and sell that gun and get your life together, man. Come on.
Yeah. This is before Biden inflation. 50 cents was 50 cents back then. Yeah, you know what? But when we got out of high school, I was like, I got to get out of here. All my friends going to jail, ain't got nothing. So we joined the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
How did you get away from it?
Well, me, I was always my mind was somewhere else because remember, in the summertime, I'll be in West Virginia, so it wasn't no hood stuff going on. It's just country roads, no stoplights, stray dogs. It's super country.
How about the Klan? They went after you?
No. You're not really West Virginia. It's straight like everybody stay in their areas. We had a black community in West Virginia, believe it or not. It's 97% white state, but in Rand, y'all know Randy Moss?
Yeah. Randy Moss.
That's where you from.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah. My mom went to school with his mom. We know him, but anyway. We over there, we chilling. Now, if you go down this little area in one of them hollows in the mountain, see now you're going too far, and if they string you up, it's your fault because you went there looking for it.
Yeah,
stay in your little neck of the woods, stay in your pocket, and you be good.
Yeah. The same thing goes for the white man. Don't be coming to my land, I'm gonna string you up. Man, you crazy as hell. I remember when we grew up in a poor white area. And my dad had a choice where you want to live, the poor white area or the poor black area. I'm going to live with them white rednecks. Yeah. Daddy was a good man. Kept us out of trouble, man. How was your dad when he disciplined you? Did he ever hit you or?
Nah, he wasn't really the disciplinarian. My mom was.
Oh yeah, she took the shoe out, huh?
Oh no, mom, she don't play no games.
Yeah.
5 foot tall would beat you to death. Dad was more just like, he would talk. He was more like a logical thinker.
He's a man. Yeah.
Mom crashed out.
Right.
So I was kept in line by them. And then my grandparents, like my great grandmother lived to be like 95. Up until the day she died, she was real sharp. When she was in the 80s, she was strong. She could beat you at 85 years old and it'll hurt. Yeah. So that's who kept me in line, is them.
Yeah. Mama just come in and save and stop. You gonna kill him.
Nah, mom crashed out. She ain't play no games.
Yeah, but now you can't even beat your kids no more. That's against the law. I've never touched my kids.
You got good kids or they bad?
They bad as hell.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what? After this park, I'm gonna go beat the shit out of my kids. My kids are good. I didn't have to be. I used to hit them with a belt though. Really? Yeah, I used to beat the hell out of him. You know what? I spoiled my kids. No, but this is younger. He wouldn't sit down. He wouldn't shut up. Who? Josh. Why was he's always laughing and shit? I had to. With a belt? Yeah. But I felt bad after I did it, so I stopped.
Hey, but it worked though because he alright.
Yeah, he alright.
Yeah, he ain't die. He good.
Yeah, he's shy as hell though. I think I beat the hell out of him. He probably got that from me. You know what? Since Trump won the presidency, I think it's more socially acceptable for you to say, hey, I voted for Trump. Because anybody, if you're a true independent, why the hell would you vote for the left this time around?
Yeah, nah, it's crazy. They did everything and turned everybody off. Everything. And then the main thing was hiding Biden. This guy's 100 years old. He looked every bit 100 years old. And when that debate happened, I had liberals calling me like, man, he looked crazy on stage. Like, that's how he looked for real the whole time. I didn't even know. They had no idea.
Yeah, there's that one part where Biden was talking, then he just looked up, we destroyed Medicare. He said something like that. We in Social Security. Yeah, he said something.
Got to get some firewood. And we gonna be roasting marshmallows and things tonight. Go get my truck. You know what I'm talking about.
That's right. My main thing, the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is Doge. Getting all the government spending down. Right. Because that's the problem, man. Like, y'all know, y'all been to DC, y'all see how much money is up there. You get the richest counties in the United States right there.
Fairfax and Loudoun County.
Yeah, but it's like, what do they produce? Do we have a big tech up there? No. We got oil, coal. What we got? Nah.
Government jobs.
Government jobs. That's it. And the bigger the government gets, the more jobs they get, which is why they never ever vote Republican, because they know the Democrats are going to make the government bigger.
Right. Yeah, that would kill that part of the country. Yeah. Speaking of pardons, man, I think Trump should pardon all the people that was involved on January 6th.
He said he's going to do that. I saw that. Yeah. He said he was with Kristen Welker on ABC, whatever, or NBC. He said he's going to pardon everybody.
Yeah, even if they're guilty of something, just time served, because they've been in jail for like 4 years.
Right. Yeah.
So we might as well pardon everybody. And they felt like the election was stolen too. That's Trump's soldiers right there. Those are his soldiers on the front line.
I'm going to be acting very quickly. Within your first 100 days, first day?
First day.
First day.
Yeah, I'm looking for
issue these pardons.
These people have been there, how long is it? 3 or 4 years?
Right.
You know, by the way, they've been in there for years, and they're in a filthy, disgusting place that shouldn't even be allowed to be open.
Wow, that's crazy.
He's a funny guy, man. Just hearing him talk, just his mannerism and everything is just naturally funny.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
But what he said is right on point, man. They've been in there for years. It's like, man, come on, like, what we doing? Let him out.
Yeah.
You said they let Steve Bannon out right when Trump won, like right around that same time. I'm like, okay, that's a signal right there. They're gonna let all the political prisoners go.
Right. Yeah, and that's exactly what they are, political prisoners. Yeah. When Tucker Carlson exposed those, I forget the guy. He had the horns. They call him the shaman. QAnon shaman.
Yeah.
They actually convicted him. He was going to do what, 15 years in prison for going into the Capitol?
Was it 15? I think it was 5 years.
No, I think it was like 15. It was some time. It was some crazy time. And when they showed the video behind the scenes where he was getting escorted in by the cops, Capitol Police, and then him inside the chambers, and he was actually praying, and they sentenced him to prison for that. Yeah. That was crazy. Yeah. I mean, the Capitol Police was accessories to that. Yeah, because they escorted him. Yeah. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, to get a little guided tour throughout the Capitol, and then you get locked up.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's crazy.
I don't put Democrats past nothing. And then on top of that, after all that, the evidence of what happened on January 6th, everything's gone. Oh, they deleted it? And then they fired Tucker after he exposed it. Well, he got to go. He pissed the Jews off. Now people don't realize that the Jews run all this shit. Y'all just keep listening to Fox News and believe them, man. The Fox Jews channel. Yeah, if I was you, man, stay away from that, because me and Keith.
Oh, I know. Don't even.
No, I don't want to get you in trouble. No, I'm just joking. I don't need this shit. I'm a comedian. Yeah, no, I ain't going to talk about Israel. I'm tired of talking about this shit. Yeah. What are we going to talk about, bitch? No, let's ask about. No, what's your thoughts on what's going on in Israel? Yeah, what's your.
Man, for real, I would say we need to stay out of it. Like, whatever they got going on, I don't care if it's Israel, Taiwan, anywhere, let's just stay out of it. Now, Ukraine is the worst.
Right.
Billions and billions of dollars. You get Volodymyr Zelensky coming in there, his size 7 and kids, boots on, to the White House, talking about, can I get $20 billion? No, you can't.
That is nuts. That is crazy.
It's out of this world. That should be something else that Trump does. Stop all that funding into foreign wars.
I think he is. Do you think he's going to stop it? I think he is.
He's got to. You got to. And if you're not going to stop it, can you at least help North Carolina, Western North Carolina?
Right.
Because they about to be in the tents, about to get cold in the wintertime. So what we doing?
Oh, yeah. Man, that's crazy. The money we give to Ukraine, the money we give to other foreign nations. They call themselves independent, our great ally, which is all BS. But look how they're treating American citizens.
Exactly.
That's the sad thing about it. I thought that was all resolved.
Nah, it's still going on. Because, okay, so FEMA was promising to deliver some homes. And then they said like 500 homes they said they're going to deliver. Out of that 500, they delivered 15.
Oh, I didn't know that. I heard that story about that black woman was like FEMA was avoiding Trump houses.
Oh, yeah.
Trump signs.
Yeah. That's part of it, because they're saying, okay, we out here canvassing houses, and then the storm damage, that was from Hurricane Milton. But if they got a Trump sign, go ahead and avoid it.
That's crazy.
And the reasoning was, they gave us problems before. They had issues. It's like, all right, well, look, I'm a black person, so if another black person beats you up on the subway, you're going to just skip past my house because I'm black too?
Right.
Like, what's going on?
Right.
It's discrimination.
You're absolutely right. Hey, that's a Trump supporter. I would beat my ass. Hey, you know what? But you know what? I don't believe those accusations. I think that's all political. Well, they said January 6th was the insurrection. Everybody with a damn brain know that was an insurrection. An insurrection is when you have a plot to take over the government. You have leaders, fire teams, weapons.
You got to have a gun, at least one firearm, and you shoot it to be insurrection.
Right.
It can't be the other side shoot you one time and that's it. That ain't how that go. That ain't how that go.
Trump supporters, we're all gun nuts. Each one of those people probably had like 3 or 4 guns at their house. Yeah. If that was the plan, oh man, it could have got ugly, but that wasn't the plan. They was there to protest. That's the one thing I don't like about people that, these diehard liberals, is just you got to push back on something. They push back on nothing. For them to come out and say that was an insurrection and y'all agree with it and go along with it, yeah. I mean, I push back on Republicans all the time. Yeah, especially with them Jews. Yeah, but like if you had